Hey guys, welcome to the Sunday Night Ella's Empire Team Zoom. Thank you so much for taking the time to jump on live or listening to the recording. I love little Braden there. He's taking notes. I'm sure has a pen and paper out too, taking notes with his dad. So again, thank you so much for jumping on. I think it's really important that you're either live on these or listen to the recordings just so that you can stay connected to the team and find out information, get some training tips, and just really feel the sense of community that I love within our team. And I think that if you're not listening to these and don't get on, then you're totally missing out just on the fun that we have. And just like I said, just being a part of each other's lives and knowing what's going on. So tonight, we're going to go through some recognition. I'm going to make a few announcements, and then we're going to kind of talk about in it till the end. And then we'll close it up with a little Q&A and a little couple-minute working section within this team Zoom. We'll keep it right around the 35-minute time and go from there. So basically, huge shout-out. I can't believe it's May 1st. Happy May Day, right? May 1st, clean month, clean slate, all kinds of first coming along with it being the first day of the month. So take advantage of that, especially when we get off the call. And we'll also be doing, like I said, a couple minute working team call here. So recognition goes out to Erin. I think she lost the call again. But so Erin is one of my personally sponsored new coaches, and she hit Success Club within her first month. So she is officially considered a Success Starter month 1. So that's pretty huge, knowing that she has like literally hit the ground running in this business. She's completed the new coach group already and hit Success Club 6 to start the month, and has actually signed her first coach already. So I have no doubt probably within the week, she'll probably be Emerald. So huge shout out to you, Erin, for just like taking this and grabbing it by the horns. And I think the most important reason why she is super successful is because she's also busy like everyone else on this team. Right? People give things to the busy people because we're more likely to get them done. Have you noticed that? You give things to get done to the busy people. So when I met her, she came to a shake and share probably like 2 months ago and was just like, no way, this isn't for me right now. Like eventually one day, I love Shakeology. I've been drinking it for a year, but it's just not for me right now. I think she's in her master program, and she was like, maybe at the end of the summer. So I said, okay. And I forget who messaged who or how it went down, but literally she was just like, okay, I'm going to do it. And now look, like, could you imagine her waiting till the end of the summer to get started? And now she's already kicking total booty here. So huge shout out to you, Erin, for just taking this business by the horns and running with it, and really showing that you're just being you and sharing what you truly, totally believe in. So props to you for that. And then also Success Club people, Michelle for hitting Success Club 8. I know that this has been a huge struggle for her, like up until the last minute. So props that she had like the whole last week just to kind of not sit back and coast, but in a sense, like not have the sense of urgency that she's had in the previous months prior. So I know that meant a ton to her. So props to you, girl, for getting that done. And then of course, Megan, who is just like, she's like, where did this girl come from? Like it just totally amazes me. She hit Success Club 10 this past month in April again too, and she has just been on fire. Apparently she wants to move up in the line, as does Michelle, for the 2018 Success Club trip. She's like, I'm not no Megan left behind. Like she's just kicking some major butt, and I'm proud of her for continuing to really reach outside her comfort zone and just go for it. And then Dante also in the Push to Diamond group. And I know that both of them have been really getting out of their comfort zone, as well as Chelsea, Lindsay, DeWitt. I know she had like a little break for a minute, but she's back. And so all of you guys just knowing that you're growing yourself and growing your business and just really pushing yourself, I commend you for that, because that is truly what sets you apart from being successful and not successful. And Christy, I see her on the call, so I'm going to give her a shout out. She's been crazy busy too with her son and just overload, I think. And so I'm glad that she's taking the time out to be on here live. That does mean a lot. And I know her dedication. And I'm pretty sure that this chick just bought her ticket to Summit. Hell yes. So like, I'm totally pumped for you to experience this with us. And hopefully a few of you others, now that everyone is off the wait list and they're taking anyone in to make it to Summit. Try to make it a priority. I know that you can do it. I know you can hit Success Club and pay for your ticket that way. And if you can make the commitment to be gone away from your family and your loved ones, I'm telling you, it will be totally worth it and pay you back tenfold to be able to do that. So props to her, because I mean, that takes, I'm just proud of her for going for it. So let's see who else. We have a few new coaches too. Jessica, the one I announced, she's Charity's actually sponsored coach, and a huge move for Charity to Tennessee. So hopefully maybe we'll be able to meet up with her in Nashville when we go to Summit too. And then Jasmine, I haven't welcomed her into the group yet, but I just signed a coach like yesterday, essentially, basically like 2 a.m. So shout out to her too for welcoming on. It's been a long time coming for that. So right now I just want to take like 2 minutes. And so with this being May 1st, hey Daniel, with this being May 1st, I want you guys right now to take out a piece of paper and write out your goals for this month. Okay. So like I said, just take 2 minutes. I'm going to get my piece of paper and my designated 2016. It's funny. I found it, Dante. I didn't have to look for it. How funny is that? And write out your goals. Write out your goals real quick. Start with about 5 to 10. They can be personal and business goals, just in general. They can be family goals, whatever your goals are going to be for the next 30 days. I want you to take a minute to write those out. So take a second to do that. And if you're listening to the recording, same thing. Take the time right now and go for it.
Whoa. What did you want me to do?
Someone's arguing. I don't know what's going on. Should we have some music? Da, na, na, na. All right. Tip. You guys coming up with some good ones? Okay. Keep writing. So if you're just jumping on, we are just writing out our May 2016 goals. So just grab a pen and paper and just start writing down. It can be business, financial, whatever you want it to be. All right, 30 more seconds till 8:14, and then we'll move on to the next thing. Oh yeah, Bradley. All right, you guys got some good ones down? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So with this being said, hopefully you have a to-do list next to you too. So you wrote out your goals for May, and then your working to-do list, which you should always have. One you're taking notes with, and then one you're actively adding things to your to-do list. Maybe that's going to be done maybe right now, or maybe in the near future, or in the next month. So one of the things I want you to write down on that to-do list is to also map out the next quarter. So we are through the first quarter of 2016, if you can believe that. That's crazy. So we're now going into May. So the next quarter of your business is May, June, July, August, okay? We're going to go with that. So you need to write out your goals for the next quarter, and like detail oriented. Like, I will be diamond by, May 30th. I will be emerald Aaron in the next week. I will be whatever it's going to be. That I want you to map that out and then plan it out on your schedule. So then get your schedule out too. So even write this down. So map out the next quarter, plan out then plan it out on your schedule. So that should be another little bullet point for you to do. And then reverse engineer whatever it is those goals are going to be. So if it is to get to Emerald, who are you going to invite to the business opportunity? If it's to get to Diamond, who are the people you're inviting? How many are you inviting? What are the names of the people you're inviting? When are you doing a business opportunity, or when are you going to be in on one and be inviting to that? When are you going to be inviting to the coach sneak peek? Like that, those kinds of things. So you need to map that out so you can see it. And, every single day, so that you know constantly what you're working towards. And maybe not all these things don't necessarily have to be business goals, you guys. It can be a personal goal. Like maybe you're going to strive to do a date night once a week or once every 2 weeks because that's important to you. Or, you're going to try to save $20 a month to put towards your summit ticket or something like that. Or you're going to sell X amount of challenge packs because you're going to be at summit with us, something like that. So put those down and write them out. Okay. Next thing. So the next business opportunity I am personally hosting. And for those of you who are in the Push to Diamond group know that this is going to be the last one for that group. But so I'm hosting that. That's Wednesday night at 8:30. So I'll be posting a link for you to share, or for you guys can just make a post and then be inviting one-to-one for the Wednesday night business opportunity that will be live. One thing that I do have on my goal list that maybe if somebody wants to reach out and say that they want to help, I know it probably takes 2 or 3 people to do this, is to run our first backstage pass. They've been very successful. People that are doing these, like signing up coaches left and right. It's basically a 1-hour event, but we need at least probably 2 or 3 coaches to be actively engaged and posting along within that hour. Because I think it's every 10 minutes a new post comes, and to keep up with all the comments and things that are going to be going on. And at the end, we do a giveaway. So you have to be okay with like giving away a free Fixate book if somebody you knew that was on signed up, or maybe a performance pack, sampler pack, or something like that. So if anybody's interested in doing that, I have heard great results from Christina and Stephanie and Allison and Lindsay. Like, it's been a game changer for a lot of people. So I am shooting to host one of those at least once a month, maybe even possibly twice a month, if we can pull it off with just seeing how much energy and time it's going to take to the first one will probably take the longest, just to iron out all the like the newness of it and figure out really what it is we're doing and how to run it. So something that I'm really excited about. I don't know, have you guys seen these backstage pass things coming up, or has anybody kind of seen that? Yeah. Okay. So if not, I literally think it's just a game changer. You give them a ton of information. It's 1 hour. They can read as they go, and there's call to actions. It's explaining coaching, very detailed. And then at the end, it's like whoever signs up tonight by 11:59 will win this, the first 2 coaches. And people are signing sometimes anywhere from 1 to 4 or 5 coaches from this. So especially a lot of people that are on the edge. It's a live event, essentially. There's no video. You're not being seen. It's just all live for 1 hour. So I'm really excited to get that zeroed in and getting started. So the next thing here is, you guys, if you did not see already, then I have officially put my notice in at work. And
For you.
I'm probably going to cry, but it's bittersweet, but it's been a long time coming. And I want you to know that this has nothing to do with me and everything to do with the team and, what we've built in the last couple of years. And I couldn't be more excited and proud to be on a team with you guys. And it's really scary, but I know that the vision I have for us and where we're going, and all of you guys coming with us, it's what we need to do now, and so I'm really excited. My last day will be May 25th of this month. And then, yeah, it's going to be crazy, but it's one of those things where you just feel forward. Like, it's not like I can't go back to nursing. And honestly, it's funny because I'm retiring essentially from nursing, but then I'm going to work the next week as a fill-in, the lady I work with who's going on vacation. So you know what I mean? I'm still going to have my foot in the door just because I still want to get out of the house, and I still really do enjoy what I do, but that does not come with an easy decision. And it really is because of what we're doing as a team, you guys. And this is just the beginning for myself. And I know that there's going to be people to follow behind us follow behind soon in the same thing. So, and to know that that's your goal and you think like, I just signed up. I hope I can do that one day, or like, don't hope, put it on your dream board. And I'm telling you, you'll watch it become a reality, because it was on my dream board and it's happening now. So totally excited, and totally excited for the next chapter to come along. So in it until the end, that's what I want to kind of finish up with here, is talking about this. And most of you know, because I've been posting in the group, that this has been the hardest month for me to hit Success Club. And we all know that Success Club is the building block, the foundation to your business. If you want to build a business, I know there's a couple new people on here. If you want to build a business that you're taking walkaway income from and you're really building, Success Club is where it's at, and you have to master it. So still in the works, of course, is the Success Club group system. And I think we're launching that actually this month. So, be on the lookout for some personal invites to kind of test group this out with us, with Christina and Allison and I. But just know that Success Club is the building block to your foundation. And I think Megan can attest for this, just because when she changed her mindset, now she's like kicking butt and taking names. And I know that her income is probably increased, and she's signing coaches left and right, like another coach just in the last couple of days. But it's because she's bringing people in her challenge groups and she's helping more people. And so in turn, she's seeing a bigger return on that, like help more people see a bigger return. It's, so that's what it's about. So I just want to share with you guys that this has been by far the hardest month that I have ever had, like in months. And I went into April 29th with 3 Success Club points. And my goal is to hit Success Club 10. And another thing, if you know, I'm just going to be open with you guys here, and it has been a huge struggle. My grandpa is not well, and I have spent like the last week and a half, 12 days, seems like 10 to 12 days at the Mayo Clinic with him. And it's been emotionally draining. Like, I wanted to cancel the call tonight, but this is when you don't want to do things, this is when you have to power through them even more. I'm drained. I'm tired. I want to sleep. I just want to mindlessly do nothing. Like, I want to check completely out. I had a thought in my business in the last week that I was done. I didn't want to do Beachbody. I'm just like done. And here I am. I'm like talking about retiring. And at the same time, I'm talking about how I just want to check out and be like, I don't want to talk about Success Club. I don't want to do anything. And I share this because I want you to know that that's normal, I think, right? And any given time, you just want to give in and throw in the towel. And especially watching somebody so near and dear struggle and being ill and just fighting the good fight. And it's tough. It's tough. It's not easy. We don't get to the top, and we don't get to retire and do these things by being a cakewalk, So just know that anytime you have those doubts and that feeling, that it's normal, but what you do is you push through. You do something like host a call, because afterwards, like, I'm totally pumped and my heart is so full again. And this is why I do what I do, this is what I love to do. And I love to see all you guys' smiling faces, and it lifts you up in the time when you're not feeling so good about what's going on personally, so damn, twice in the same call. But it's just hard. And so pushing till the end of the month, I don't think I've pushed so hard and worked so hard in a long time. And if you saw my papers, that it was like going back and just making list after list and pushing through and knowing that like somebody else needed to hear this and somebody needs my help. And so you just put your nose down and you grind. And like, if I had 20 minutes when my grandpa was doing treatment, then I worked my business. I tried to make a video. I reached out, I followed up, I watched a Janelle Summers ending the month strong, and just like new techniques on how to really still push till the end. And I will tell you guys that I've never had to use one of my like in the pocket people, like I always have a couple people on reserve, like if I ever need to. And one of them happens to be my sibling, because as much as she tries to say she hates Shakeology, she's like, I just wish I liked it. I just hate it. And I'm like, dude, like, you just make it wrong. Like, you just freaking make it wrong. And she's like, well, I didn't like it, so I put some ice cream in it. Then it was better. I'm like, that defeats the whole freaking purpose. But that's a whole nother story. But I'm like, you just need a good recipe. And so I had a breakdown, and she had FaceTimed me, and God love her, because she really picked me up when I was gone this last week, and I just was like, I'm trying to hit this goal. But really the thing is, it isn't important, because what was important was my family and my grandpa, and I was able to be there for him. But deep down, I knew that I couldn't let myself down and come up with that excuse not to stay up a little later when he went to bed, or get up earlier in the morning before he was up and take 20 minutes and just say, Grandpa, I got to take 20 minutes, and work my business and then come back. And that's what I did. And she's like, if you need me to, I'll order something from you. So I've never had to do that. But I will tell you what, I was crying last night at 10:30 when I couldn't find that last person to hit my Success Club 10 goal. I signed a coach at 2:00 in the morning, a girl who's been on the edge, who was in the sneak peek, and another girl who ordered a challenge pack. And I signed her up with the wrong email, but it still worked. And then at 10:59, I have the photo of it on my phone. I couldn't get my computer to work. It wouldn't go through. I couldn't get my phone to work to put the order through. I created her account. And then finally I get the iPad. The iPad wouldn't work. And I was bawling like, I have 3 things of technology and none of them work. Like, it's just not meant to be. But I didn't stop. I did not stop. I was on the phone with Coach Relations trying to put her order in. I was on hold forever. And then my husband's like, do you want my phone? I'm like, it's an Apple product, but I'll try it. It went through, and I literally screenshot the thank you for your purchase at 10:59. You guys, I'm not even kidding, at 10:59. And it was just like, it sucked having to do it, but at the same time, like, I knew how important it was. So just being strong and doing everything until the end. I've already had multiple people now telling me they want to order this first week of May. So people that I followed up with in the past 2 weeks, like, just going crazy and inviting. And I've never invited so many people to the coaching opportunity and things like that. And so it just goes to show, when you want something and there's a deadline, you just have to stay in it until the very end. And yet my Success Club points are not showing up, but I'm not even freaking out, because I have the screenshot. I screenshotted whatever. And it's just, I just want you to know that when you have a goal, and if it's Success Club 5, or it's to hit a certain rank, or it's to make a certain amount of money, you guys can do it. You can do it no matter what. You just really have to have that mindset and accountability. And Michelle will tell you, like, I was messaging her like just an accountability post, and it wasn't even that she had asked me. It was that I needed to be sharing it with somebody else, so that I knew I was putting in the work, so that I knew I was doing all that I could. And if I didn't hit it, I didn't hit it, but I literally had done everything I possibly could. Now, the other thing that I want you to think about is how hard I worked in the last 10 days. That's how I should be working the entire month. But that makes a difference too. So if I'm really setting my numbers and following up with 10 people and inviting 10 people and doing all of that, you will see that happen. Hey, Sienna. Hi, pretty girl. Hey, Braden's waving to Sienna. Hey, guys. And so I just want you to know that it doesn't matter what it is your goal is, or what it is you're in this business to do. And maybe it's strictly personal right now, and that's fine. But just know that you owe it to yourself to give it your best and give it your all, no matter the situation or whatever is going on around you. Okay. But just keep that in mind. And like I said, it definitely lets me know that I'm not gonna wait like that again. And just really focus on your goals and the numbers, and inviting and sharing and connecting with people and attracting other people that are like-minded with you by doing your daily vital behaviors. Again, it comes back to the basics of that. So I hope that helps and that resonates with you, and that you can have that drive and that fire in your belly, that you've done everything you possibly can at that moment in time. And it kind of was just like, I finally took the fear factor out, and I was like, I don't even care what anyone thinks about me at this point. This is my business. This is my dream. This is my vision. And this is what I want to do. Somebody's sharing their screen. And Christy wants to show us something. So just know that you can do anything that you want to do, and nothing is impossible. And just knowing that it's just crazy. Like this whole month has been crazy, and I know it's going to be harder and more stressful before it gets easier, just because of what's going on. But know that we're all here for each other, and that's the thing. If you just need to post something if you need prayers, or you need whatever, I think it's important that you let us know, and so that you don't have to carry the burden alone, or whatever it is you're going through. Like if you're doubting yourself in this business, or what it is. We've all been there. And if you haven't been there, you will be there. Like I said, at the same time that I'm putting a post to retire from my nursing job, I'm also wanting to check completely out of my business. Right? So just know that that's normal and that's real. And I'm never going to pretend that it isn't, that I don't have those thoughts, or that Michelle hasn't had those thoughts, or anybody hasn't had those thoughts going into this business for as long as we've been doing it, and it will always be there. So with that, thanks for listening to that and the push, and hopefully you took something away from that. Planning out your next quarter and setting your monthly May goals and sharing them in the group page so that we can help to keep each other accountable. The business opportunity call will be this Wednesday at 8:30. And then, like I said, we're going to focus on doing the backstage pass. Hopefully within the second week is what I'm shooting for. If I can look at all the documents and figure out what we need to do, I may ask a couple of you if you're able to help out, or if you already know you are, just message me. And then we'll get that hopefully ironed out and be able to go with that. So now that, like I said, there's going to be some changes after the next month, I really need to know what I can do for you guys to lead you for what you want to do. If there's something you don't know how to do, again, I mentioned this on the call last time. What kind of trainings do you need? What kind of videos do you need help with that I can make for you, or documents, things like that. So be brainstorming, and maybe if everyone could come up with a list of like 3 to 5 things that you would like some help on, or guidance on, or just in general, like some sort of training that you think that you can walk away from, whether it's maybe making a picture, or I know Christy's said that before, so maybe I can, I do a lot of my stuff on my phone, Christy, though, so that's the thing that's hard. I don't know if I can make a video from my phone teaching you screen sharing. So, but I could still walk you through it somehow. So things like that, like what do you think is going to help to move your business forward that I can be putting in front of you, or what kind of trainings is it that you need to see that I can pull some other top coaches trainings to be able to incorporate that into your business so that you can move forward. We're going to have some guest speakers coming up probably in the month of May. So again, if there's a certain topic that you want to speak on, or that you want someone to speak on, then, definitely let me know so that we can get that addressed. Because I don't think there's any question that's stupid, or that, everything is important, and there's a ton to know in this business, and you can't possibly know it all. So I think that it's just important to hear from different things. And sometimes you may think that we talk about the same things, but legitimately, how did I hit Success Club? Because I went back to the basics. I went and wrote down pen to paper, people to follow up with, new invites, new coach invites. I posted on my social media, even though I was gone, I was working out. I didn't once ever say, go to my website and buy this product. You guys see the difference? Like, you could go to my page and be like, she does some sort of something, but I'm not really sure what it is she does. And I will just say that today, if you just saw my post of my cinnamon dolce latte, I was pretty impressed with my photo making skills on that one. I just do have to say, and show my husband, I'm like, look at this. This is like magazine worthy. And so I knew that it should be posted, because I would stop and look at that and be like, dang, look at those lashes on that girl. Is she getting those lashes from drinking that cinnamon dolce latte? Because, I was wondering that. It was my sister. She had never tried cafe latte, and she was in town this weekend too. So, so just things like that. And I talked about superfoods, but I didn't say like Shakeology is the way to go. Like, you have to buy this. So keep that in mind. Make things your own, and you guys just keep on being awesome. So I'm going to open it up now for anybody who wants to brag or say something on themselves without feeling like you're boasting or just commending yourself. This is what this is about. You need to take time to do that. And anybody who has just anything that they want to say. So take it away. Whoever, if anybody has anything.
I just want to say we are so proud of you. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. You deserve this, more than anybody. And we're happy to have you leading our group. So you are a true inspiration, and congratulations.
Thank you. That means a lot.
I was just thinking the same thing. I remember way back our very first Getting Started Right call, and that was your goal. Your ultimate goal was to leave your full-time job and do this full-time, and you made it.
Yeah.
So there you go. You did it.
It definitely is crazy. That's for sure.
Westland.
It's definitely crazy. Anybody else have anything that they want to add?
Jaylene, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Christy.
Okay, because I don't know what I'm doing here.
That's okay.
I just wanted to tell you that I've really been praying for you with your struggles, and you, Michelle, too. And that I love both you guys, and both of you have been really great inspirations to me. And I'm really going to try to work it hard next week since I'm feeling better.
Awesome. You're an inspiration too, Christy. I'm proud and grateful to have you on our team as well.
Thank you.
It really is awesome. You guys are, I'm not even going to talk really much more because that'll be like the third time that I start crying. So, all right, we have about 2 more minutes. So does anybody, who wants to give a shout out on themselves? Erin, I think that you should unmute yourself and give yourself a pat on the back right now.
Okay. Well, I hit Success Club 5 in my first month, so that's pretty good.
Yes, you hit Success Club 6 actually, but yes.
6. That's right.
Good job.
And I appreciate everything that you've helped me with along the way.
Awesome. You're rocking it. And I had no doubt from day one that you would do exactly that. So it's just your personality and it's just in you. You missed the first part of the call where I spoke on you. So you have to go back and check out the first couple minutes.
I was having computer troubles.
That's what I figured, but you got to figure it out now. So go back and listen to the first couple minutes because I was bragging you up.
All right.
So awesome. All right. With that, you guys, let's see your goals for May. If you want to share message-wise your quarterly, like the next quarter of your business, you can post in the group or you can just private message it over to me. And then also, what was the other thing? Oh, the 3 to 5 things that you think could help move your business forward. If you had some sort of training or system or document or video or something that I can do for the team, suggestions, even if you just have one, like whatever you have, I would like to, I'd like to see it so I can start making a list for myself of things to do come, this next month and then come June when I'll have some more time. So thank you guys so much for jumping on. It's always awesome. And I'm glad I didn't cancel the call. And I'm glad that I'm able to see all your smiling faces and just hear from you guys and just know that even when the going gets tough, that we're all here for each other and that this is what this truly is. People don't have to understand it because we understand it and we get it. It's like a drug. It's a drug that's free that just give it to me right here. Come on. Give it to me straight in the vein. And I feel like that's what I just got from you guys. Like my cup is filled up again and it comes back to knowing why we do what we do as coaches and just individuals, growing every day individually and then passing that on to other people. So thank you so much for being a part of this awesome journey with us. And with that, have a great start to the month. Make sure you write the goals out, you guys, because it makes all the difference. Okay. So talk to you guys soon. Love you guys. Listen. Have a great night. Bye, Sienna.
Bye.
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 She's so crazy. She's